Hello, Wastelanders. N-camon back. That's a penthouse. To what might be the final episode. Because I think the damn offensive is coming up. So let's check in with house.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam.
Why do I need to be there and see I was an army? Alright, what's the goal?
Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim.
Alright, let's finish this.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Yeah, I'm right. Let's do this.
I can't believe I'm
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
We'll use a medicine stick. Actually, I have I still have a bunch. Where's Eddie? Oh, Eddie. Something happened, he got left behind. What you got? Ooh, I forgot to grab my stash of stim packs. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, hold up. Oop, missed.
Let's jam.
Oh, come on, stand up.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
There you go. Need more than just an arm to shoot. Why do I remember this being harder? Right, I have to go in. Well, I was gonna go in there. Oh, there's it. Eddie, follow. Alright, I'm inside. I should stick with something a little faster.
You shouldn't be here.
Earl Moore is in trouble. He needs help now.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
Alright, have fun. Bye-bye.
Doubtless they ran away in sheer terror of the mighty...
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender.
Oh.
I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Raul. Oh, and you too, boss.
So I got... Can I see these? Order of withdrawal. NCR President to cancel Roberts. As Chief Executive of the Free Economic Zone of New Vegas, I hereby demand immediate withdrawal from all NCR military personnel from New Vegas and surrounding territories. A. Yes, all military personnel includes NCR Rangers. B. New Vegas and surrounding include, but not limited to, Hoover Dam, McCarran International Airport, Helios 1, and El Dorado Substation. It is important to note that the vast army of heavily armed Securitrons have been rather inflexibly programmed to respond to acts of aggression with overwhelming force. A. For example, heavily armed and will refer to the pitiless campaign of extermination by Securitrons will have visited upon the Caesar Legion by the time you are reading this document. Any NCR military personnel who do not withdraw from New Vegas and its territories will be seen as committing an act of aggression. NCR civilians are not subject to the order of withdrawal. They may visit New Vegas freely, enjoying all that the Vegas Strip has to offer. So long as NCR military personnel comply with the order of withdrawal, electricity and water will continue to flow from Hoover Dam to the NCR. Electricity is 5 caps per kilowatt hour. Water is 5 caps per gallon. Actually not a bad rate, considering a bottle of water, which is less than a gallon, can go for, what, let's see, 20 caps, I think is like around the normal. NCR Council Office budget will receive invoices bi-weekly. Prices are subject to change without notice. Cordially, Robert Edwin House, Chief Executive of Free Economic Zone of New Vegas. Back up and out.
You need to get to the Leggett.
Yeah, I know. Wow! He just stood there. Hold on, there's more to deal with. They were literally stuck running on chairs. Think I'm going the right way? Hello, Mr. House. No, I am not. Okay, I'm gonna head back to that over... Oh, exit this way. Thank you. Actually read the signs. Might be useful.
Let's get going. Hello?
Okay, local map, please. Wait, literally, I have to get upstairs or downstairs. Let's try down. Oh, come on. Not gonna let me jump over. Can't believe I'm getting lost down here. Exit this way. No. I'm reading the signs right. Exit the... Okay, so this is the exit. Oh. Requires key. Alright, so I think I do have to go up this way.
This cart's walking as hell on my back, boss.
Oh, you're not going to let me jump over? Oh, this switch. Exit out the east side of the dam. Wookie. Oh, 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 oh. Here comes the Enclave. Oh, that was an entrance. That was an entrance. Had the bombers. Or the boomers. And let's see, hold on. MP, incendiary explosives! Yep. Yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Someone's over here. And yes, I know I could speech check my way and make talk them down. That ain't happening. There's more? Where? Hi. You're too close. Ow! Thank you for that, Securitron. You only got 30 stim packs. Actually, let's pop another. Let's pop some. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Purified water. Value is 60. Yeah, 5 caps per gallon is a steal. Yeah. I'll take out your thing. Come on. He's right here. Where'd the legate go? He's way over there. I did it! Blade of the East. I will take that. Oh, he had incendiary grenades and frag grenades. Where are you shooting? He's dead. Alright, y'all have fun with whoever's left. Girl's unconscious. I don't want to walk that way. My gosh, this guy held out so hard. Oh, there's another?
Help me out.
Oh, hold on.
Come on.
Anyone left? I think I quick saved when I came here. Oh, it's pointing this way now.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you'd called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Mr. House sends his regards, Oliver. He's expanding.
What the hell are you on about? House? He's just a rumor on the strip. Never leaves his...
Oh!
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
I have the terms of your surrender here for you.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait. Here we go. Man's NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdrawal? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
If that's what makes you feel comfortable, I'm not judging. Actually, I took the dam with General Oliver with House's backing.
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week.
You will because the alternative is worse and useless. Much like the NCR. Ever resisted arrest on the strip? Then you know the odds. I've already defeated the Legate and the Legion. You won't be much trouble.
We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you...
The fact you're willing talking to me says that your willingness... a lot about your willingness to fight. Ah!
True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look. House. Vegas. It's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too.
You're trying to sell
Think
this
about
to
it
me?
before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out.
No, General, you keep it in mind, our conversation. can't hold Mojave already, and you're up. The NCR can't hold the Mojave already, and now you're threatening me.
I'm not going to throw away the lives of my men just to make a point.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed.
These type of endings.
Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence.
Okay, that one was an accident.
Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened. Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself.
Sorry.
Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more.
Alright, that one had to be done, sorry.
Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
The death of the Mojave Brotherhood came much too soon for Veronica, and in their absence, she felt truly lost. Yet in its wake, she took small comfort in her decision to remain by their side through their few remaining days.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
Though Arcade was proud to have been one of the defenders who turned back the Legion at Hoover Dam, he was crushed by Mr. House's ascent to power. Saddened by the loss of life and liberty in the area, Arcade left the Mojave Wasteland for parts unknown. He was never heard from again.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support, until the massacre in the east was resolved. Cass lived to see Hoover Dam in its old world glory, humming with power the likes of which the Mojave had never seen. Vegas burned brighter than ever. Securitrons filled the streets, and Cass's heart skipped, just a little. Her last words were to the dam, and to herself. We were going full speed ahead, but facing backwards the whole time.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the Courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the Courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the Courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation.
Wait, they had their own
They
ending?
continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
I should have just ended.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
Due to the Courier's intervention, Chief Hanlon abandoned his plan to sabotage the defense of Hoover Dam. The Rangers assisted the troopers admirably during the Legion's ill-fated attack. Though the Courier snatched victory from NCR, only General Oliver was blamed for the loss of Hoover Dam. Hanlon, exhausted from a lifetime of service to the NCR, stepped down from its position in the Rangers and retired to his ranch in Redding.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Alright, let's go ahead and just turn... Oh, no, it's not that loud. Oh, would you like to load save prior Hoover Dam? It's like, no. We'll just go to main menu. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, now if this is the intro music, it will get a little bit on the loud side, so let's just mute that for now. Or turn it down. That'll do. Alright. Now, for those that stuck around, thank you very much. I know Fallout in general is one of my favorite series that isn't on the Nintendo. And New Vegas itself, just to me, it's the best one out of all of them. Now, I don't have much experience with the 2D ones or the isometric ones, but compared to 3 and 4, and I'm not even going to bother with 76, the options, everything else, the theme, it to me, it just fits a whole lot better. Now, as far as what comes out next, I know that Starfield comes out in September, early September. And of course, it had to be September. Couldn't have been like, sometime when a teacher wouldn't be working. But the way it's going to have to fit, I will end up doing that one because I want to. I am also part of a fan base that, well, if you understand it, you understand it. But they're going to be mad when I title it what I'm planning. But between there and now, which is just right after the 4th of July, probably play something that's a little different so I'm not worn out. I mean, when I do these open world ones, they take a while. This one was 72 episodes. This is episode 72. Something smaller or something where it's like I don't have to worry too much about making sure I'm keeping every last thing. Maybe Stardew Valley, maybe Psychonauts 2, don't know yet, not sure. I still have time. I just gotta make sure it can wrap up at least in late August. Because Starfield, I'm gonna get lost with that game. And when I mean lost, I mean I'm gonna wander a lot. And that's gonna just take extra time. But we'll see how it goes for the next series. Again, I am just a hobbyist here on YouTube. I play what I want as I go. For those who get stuck around, thank you very much. I'm N-camon, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.